It seems only yesterday that I was gifted a book I knew little about. Little did I know that it had such a strong practical application. The very next day I had an interesting case. It was a hypermature cataract who was advised surgery an year ago. Better late than never. We planned a routine Phacoemulsification with foldable lens implantation under topical anesthesia. After staining the anterior capsule with dye, anterior rhexis was started with the forceps. Here, I got to know how true Murphy's law was. The rhexis started to go out. It was retrieved by pull-back technique and continued. Now, Murphy's law states that in a hypermature cataract, the rhexis might extend, and at the subincisional area, the rhexis extended. Being a brave new surgeon in a brave new world with a brave new machine, I decided to proceed with Phacoemulsification. After reducing the parameters doing direct chop, Phacoemulsification was carried out. By now, I had become so complacent that I thought Murphy's law was fiction, a light read for the travel time, when suddenly I got the third example of the law, that in an extended rhexis, Phaco might result in nucleus drop. By this time, I was at my wits' end. I wish I had never read the book in the first place. So, I called in a vitreoretinal surgeon to retrieve the dropped nucleus. Peribulbar block was given. A good 3-port vitrectomy was done, and the nuclear fragments were disposed of with the help of fragmatome. Since I am not good at VR surgery, all this while I was doing an excellent backseat driving and giving useless advice and directions to the VR surgeon. He got so irritated that after clearing the vitreous of the last fragment, he sutured up all the ports and left. I decided to put a single piece 6mm rigid lens on the anterior rhexis. After all, it could happen to anybody. I did not do it on purpose. But due to prolonged surgery, corneal edema had developed and visualization was poor. But being the brave new surgeon that I was, I proceeded with the implantation. As the irrigation cannula was removed, repeated hypotony made it difficult to place the lens properly. Then Murphy struck again. Rotation of an improperly placed lens might result in dropped IOL, and that is exactly what happened. So, I had to call in another VR surgeon for the retrieval of the IOL, as the first VR surgeon left the clinic altogether. After epithelial debridement, IOL was retrieved and finally placed over the anterior rhexis. Sutures were given and AC was formed with fluids. Anyway, all's well that ends well. The patient even got back 6/12 vision, and I was at the top of the world. I thought I truly freed myself from the Murphy's law, but I was wrong again. The patient came back with sudden dimness of vision. On examination, He had an inferior rhematogenous detachment. He is now awaiting surgery.